supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the...
What do I need to do?
Red, learn to negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo. Acquire and exploit the local fauna like it's your life's work. I get it. Between the rivals and the actions of maverick freelancers, there's a lot of volatility out there. Right now, the market hates uncertainty.
Dear God. I'm on Auntie Cleo's
The
mothership.
story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be
Since
handed
they're all about
down
sales,
for a modest fee to each successive
literally
generation.
is
Spacer's choice
Auntie Cleo ads
swan-headed
rolling
mascot
on
represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo
Have
teach
you tried our
Spacer's
new
choice
blah blah
devious
blah blah blah?
shenanigans lying down?
Try it today.
No. Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Auntie Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacers Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you!
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message. Attention valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time.
The videos.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare? Seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Why, looky here. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight? When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself, to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest, to help us climb the ladder. First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day, with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later. Anything else? Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
You did.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what
I hate it when the game does this.
Hello, daring
self-determinivist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results. That's right, a life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an Ida will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
Bing bong, bing bong,
Well,
boom.
wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Marvelous! Knew you could. Though do use caution. We don't know what sort of virus or brainwashing might have infected their minds. Wonderful! You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Attention any and all no-getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest demotions report. Starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his
Are you good? Speaking of money, boo boo bong.
within experimental operations. Welcome to your
and I accepted a quote-unquote, I guess you could call it
Commander,
a flaw,
a moment of your time, if you would.
but I mean, that's how it was presented to me, but I have a anti-Cleo billboard in my ship so I can accept a 10% discount on their products.
Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left. There's something of utmost
Kansas City.
importance I wish to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Relax, Commander. You are not under my authority to judge. Though if you were, that phrase alone would have certainly seen you hauled off to mental refreshment. I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. You asked before, and I did not mention it. But with Virgil's message, I now must warn you. Our greatest suspect in the Supreme Arbiter's murder is the Protectorate's consul. Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I feel this shall most certainly set our investigation into motion.
Hey, Commander. Can we talk? Promise it'll be quick. I wanted to thank you for hearing me out after everything that happened with DeVries. It meant a lot getting some of those feelings off my chest. I wish she hadn't gone down the path she did. But hopefully we can avoid making the same mistakes. Be a better type of agent. You've convinced me it's possible. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We can get back to the mission now. Not sure I go that far, but I'm definitely ready to leave the past in the past. For good, this time.
Awaiting orders. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Huh? Like, tell me you're an AI without telling me you're an AI. Because that's what it sounds like.
I must admit to being highly vexed by this kill order situation.
Okay.
A short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly. Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go, if there's time. Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now. Turn your lamps on that building over there. Reckon that's where we'll be able to get our hands on the Rift Modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory. Agent Ibarra, please note the Commander is 10 years overdue for an annual performance review. As the only other Earth Directorate agent active in Arcadia, your input is required.
Seems a mite rude to discuss the Commander's performance when they're in earshot.
Acknowledged. The Commander elicits a fear of reprisal.
Give the word and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Has ceased function status. Susceptible to danger. Corrosive substance. Penetrating engineering.
Don't take kindly to troublemakers!
Yeah. I did, and I sent you a message back. Well, I'm in combat. Oh. 50? Well, I died.
The structure in the distance matches the description of the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. The Rift Modulator should lie within. Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
That's strange.
Agent Ibarra, please note the commander is 10 years overdue for...
Ready to wait! On your command.
You ever fought something one time and you're like, God damn, that was hard, then you go back to it and it's like, that was what was hard? Hello?
Running with you reminds me of my old days with Zed. The good times, anyway. Sure. the heat off you, Commander. Just say...
Raptidon Claw. It just takes too much of your time. Yeah. What? Yeah.
Corvid non-mating call identified. Please approach wildlife with caution.
What's that? Recon noise. You're a time of your life.
Commander, watch your vitals! Not walking this off. Stand me back up. Futures filled me with dread for so long, but now, can't believe I'm actually starting to be excited about what might come after all this is done. If you're sure.
No deburning life form detected.
You want trouble?
What'd you say?
Has reached an alarming low. This unit is always happy to serve.
More Adrena time for me!
I don't understand how he meant any of that. Yeah.
Substance penetrating exterior.
Resuming hostilities. Engaging combat protocols. Protocol syringes primed. The commander on forgoing all other human camaraderie in order to focus on the mission.
Bing, bing, bong. Oh no, never. Why are you boofing? Where are you? No. Well, what kind of bullets are they? Are they machine gun bullets or are they just like single shot bullets? Yeah, no, I don't think you would.
Even after everything that's happened, I wouldn't change a thing. Sure, I'll always...
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Just stalking your profile. Even since then? Well, to be fair, I mean, he's cute, but he's not beautiful, so... You beg to differ? What's going on? Were they supposed to let you walk through? God forbid.
Got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
I killed you all. Ooh. End-to-end encryption is basically the message gets basically think of it as like double encrypted, so it's super private. Okay. Ah! Level 19.
As I told you before, we need to wait for Niles.
Your arrival cannot be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the Matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret. For any subject, visiting the Matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of anti-social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the Matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. That's what technologies the Protectorate is withholding. If the Matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people. Reaching the vault will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive.
Oh, from a grenade.
We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards.
I can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake myself.
Color me surprised.
They'll be taking up strategic positions to guard the entrance and watching for any stray Protectorate patrols. We'll move more swiftly in fewer numbers. After you.
Tomb of the Matriarch.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention you draw, the better.
I now present to you my new invention,
The Skip Drive, a revolutionary technology. That will allow
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm.
What display case did it unlock then? Oh, this one probably.
Good name? The security system's been activated. Run!
Do not rush me. Wait, what is that buzzing noise? No.
No!
Spraying the jaws of that trap on the Sentinel. Now to give that docent similar treatment.
What you doing?
This presentation will continue until audience recognition is received.
Oh, this area is not intended for interactive presentations. Return to your display immediately.
Order disregarded. This unit serves only the matriarch.
You must be some malfunction.
The matriarch
Got some bad company. Taking care of. Taking care of. Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
This operation is error.
Your logic is infallible. Like matriarch. Running diagnostic now.
My turn. There should be a hidden entrance.
Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia.
Bing, 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 bong.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
What was it about? That's exactly what I thought too. And all through the house. Okay. Hmm.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
DOGMA.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Yes, right. I have a family. Well, no, not as yet, but one day. I swear, on my love of the Sovereign, let me leave and I will breathe not a word of your presence here.
Do not allow these crabbled tears to fool you. This is all a performance. No true subject of the Protectorate would yield so easily. We're wasting time. This man is an instrument of Empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow.
I endured daily sessions with the Lathe of Particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
The commander's right. This man didn't put you in the Lathe, Zeb. He's just trapped in the system, same as everyone else.
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine, you're free to leave. Do not repay this kindness with treachery.
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
Power disabled. Oh no, where did the power go?
No going back from here, not until we've done what we came to do.
Hold! Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are N-ray tripwires, invisible to the naked eye, that will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously, and if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy. Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, see what I can come up with.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would
You've made
seem
it through.
entombed with
Good.
an automechanical body.
Now there should be 3 switches in this
Objected,
room.
of course, to my father
When pulled in
becoming
the
some
correct order,
chimera of
the doors
machine
should
and
open.
man, but was
Fine
overruled.
readers, right?
Now the order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has
switch
exacted a
corresponds to which
toll on
number?
my father that is likely to finish what time
Why
and
must the
disease have
Protector
already
abstract
begun.
everything?
I
Must be a way
soon
to
be
suss out
sovereign.
which switch is
And
which.
if that bears out,
Maybe if we
I
could
will need
keep
to
the
hide all
wire.
of this. Burn all of my father's research into longevity. Seal his automech body away at the factory. What grief I will inherit. What mess.
meant a stroke of good fortune.
Zeb seem a little off to you, Commander? I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better. I know you're right. Suppose part of me still feels responsible for what he's gone through. If only I stuck it out, maybe then, well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts. You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Nice! I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the Matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the Doubters say. The Architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is All of the suffering that's taken place here. It all could have been avoided. Things could have been different. There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
Gracias.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
If the whole colony ain't destroyed first by some fool trying to use a drive inside the system. They're what's causing the rift, Zeb. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
What to do. After decide to release technology or keep it hidden.
Once the problem of the rift is solved and ships can enter the system, why not? From what Niles told me, the Earth Directorate would be in opposition to Protectorate tyranny. I'll admit, the Earth Directorate has much to answer for. But if they would help, I would welcome it.
Hold on, Commander. Exposing the Earth Directorate in this way will cause people to lose faith and embolden the corporations to do as they please. Who does that help? Not to mention what might happen if that skip drive tech falls into the wrong hands. I've seen you bend over backwards to help this colony. If you truly believe this is the right course of action, I'll back you. But you had best be sure. Sure, yeah, all right. Sometimes I wish you would... Never mind. Guess we're gonna do things your way, Zeb.
I remember a time when you would have dreamed of this moment. I'm only sorry today did not turn out to be as golden as we imagined. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. I had my doubts, but you truly delivered. I'll remain a while longer and make sure to grab everything off the data banks.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
Actually reckon I'm taking my leave for good. We're too far apart now on the things that matter. There's no future for us that don't end the same way it did last time. Not sure Arcadia's got one either, thanks to your decision. Come on, Commander. Let's just Let's just go.
Go. I'll be... No. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running house, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented... nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now. I knew the Protectorate festered with lies. But I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
I'll admit, this looks bad, but the commander's right. There's gotta be an explanation.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different. There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear Matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences. And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then? Short of shooting me? No.
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra sacrificed herself. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
You remember what we argued about? The day before
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed. But that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia. I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did
I have no idea.
and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war
Nope.
intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but...
Nope, I am not.
Yeah. Maybe we can work something out.
Alright, that was a much better outcome.
By my grandmother, I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking. It has been years, and yet I am still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me. But I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up
There
this
they are!
obsession and
These
focus
are
on
the
war
ruffians who
effort,
threatened me.
but
See that they suffer none of these defilements to live.
You court slow, Commander.
Emergency protocols ready.
Our midst.
coming up on some foes.
Exposure. Knew you had my back. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about. Not walking this up. Stand me back up.
What? Uh-huh. Oh. Like where our face is divided at, or?
We should keep moving, Commander. Knew you had my back.
Oh.
Damn it. Zeb was right. Never should have let that curator go. We could have
I did
prevented
not know
this.
that. I mean, it makes sense. I'm also not a anatomyologist. Or whatever. I like how you sing. You sound like Mark Simpson. That funny? Not at all.
What is it? I'll see what I can do. Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan and release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands. I understand his desperation. What I don't understand is the Earth Directorate's part in Arcadia's existence. Ever agreeing to such a cruel bargain in the first place? I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that. Permission to speak candid, Commander. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence. I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she'd lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing? I think she'd have done what she believed was the right thing. up to the last. Whether that ultimately led her to redemption or perdition, who can say? Suppose it's all a moot point now. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place. Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed. Likewise, Commander.
Oh, fashion. Oh my god. I'll be just taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, about the promotion? Yeah. No, I know everything happens for a reason.
In an effort to update records, this unit has some questions for Agent Delgado, also known as the Endpoint.
No need to be so formal, my mechanical friend. Marisol is fine. Now, what would you like to know? Oh, well, causality intercessor never kills and tells. But because you ask so nicely, upper teens, let's say? Who can keep count? I mean, I can, of course. But I don't.
Acknowledged. Updating count to an estimated 5,017.
Yeah, something like that.
Miss Elena is in need of assistance.
Let's get him over with! Let me know when you need it stretched. You like to hit the broad side of a sprayer. Over here! Three hole in the head! Take him out!
Why is that? Hmm. Yeah, it does. Am I? I have to go to the left. Ew.
Another agent! I'm a little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed. Get up! You spent enough time on ice. Let's hit me in! Help me out!
Resuming hostilities.
Knew you had my back. Nobody around. Combat. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Where to go? Where to go? The Automech Cut 3.
and loaded. Just get the signal.
Give me all the experience.
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by to chat or... Sure. Whatever you need, Commander. Just sure.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough should you wish to maximize the entire unit's combat effectiveness beyond further
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander!
Violent. Fucking monkeys. Literally.
pay your dues. Commander, just say when. I'm the one you need to worry about. Over here! Free hole in the head! Take him out!
Aren't you the versatile little automech, Valerie? You can mortally injure a foe, then bring them back from the dead.
Equipped with robust combat and medical assistance protocols.
Surely you have a preference between the two.
This unit is pleased to engage whichever protocol serves the mission. Although, combat protocols do require less precision.
Probably quite a bit.
Fewer onboard resources.
Yeah.
Val, dear. We could have...
Please trouble.
Yeah.
They never questioned, never doubted, their zeal never lagged.
I'm going to guess you got the word correctly.
Caution subjects. A security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a... Full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
Oh, come now, Commander. Had humans been designed to fly, the Architect would have granted us Terra Ray wings.
Lay low, Commander. Panic order.
Okay. Oh, there you go, the doors.
Malefactor ahead.
That's your word, I shall tar! Elimination! What's this? What's he fall? Hey, that's pretty loose.
I have to write Parker.
Level 20! Yay! A lot simpler. Yeah. A lot simpler. House of Dragon? I like them both. I think they're both really well done. What do I want? I'll do that one. Nez pains potency of your Loompa, Loompa. Doompa-dee-doo. You are dead.
Sight unseen. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic.
Electrical, step with me, will you?
my thanks and my hammer.
Giving chase. Back in my sight.
I am loath to admit I require medical assistance.
Happy to help. This free. Out of sight and on the way.
We are duty bound to stop them. Taking cover. Hastening to cover.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Manufacture one.
Well, that didn't sound good. How much alarms just went off?
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate? Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna go, here we go! Yeah, yep.
I'd surmise that container harbors our mechanical allies' upgrade module.
Okay. Can't I? Badger picture. I'm very pretty bench arm. What? Okay. Oh, I could see that. Mm-hmm. Never had a nosebleed? Scratched it. To doing it again? Because you are who you are. Wow. That bolt was stuck. And we'll take a look in 1 second. I hope you did not either. I said I hope you didn't either. Guns a blazing. Yeah, but they finished the story. Yeah, it's not like they left it on a cliffhanger. You like the fucking show? Like the bank. What time do you want to get ready? Alright, let me get to the fast travel point and I'll save. It'll take me about 5 minutes. Like 2:15. Yeah, no, I'm saving right now. $15 minutes. Yeah, because we don't have a large water tank. Alright, bye-bye.